And the Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. A first down for the offense. Here's the handoff. And this home team defense is not rolling out the welcome mat for the visitors. They start their night stuffing the run.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Gets away from 1. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the crowd starting to rise up on this early 3rd and 10. To the air, it's Jordan. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Quarterback will audible. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
And first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point of going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
On the run, it's Reed. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying the left side. Got enough space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes! That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. He'll keep it himself. He gets it in there for the 2-point conversion, and the lead grows to 8. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Finds the tight end. At the 35, he's open. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Finds a crease at the 20. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. The Cyclones want to move quickly. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cyclones! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Judkins. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Crosses the 30, he's got away. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
How about the left side of the line getting off the ball, creating some holes for that running back to get through, make a big play on the handoff to the left.
When something works that well, you might as well go right back to it. I mean, they showed no indication that they could stop it.
I like to go back to it and hurt.
And he's running in the open. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The Buckeyes will try to punch it in on first and goal. On the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? The give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And we're seeing a bit of the bend-don't-break attitude by the defense now. Obviously, they've given up some plays to allow the offense to get down in this situation. But with their backs against the wall, this is the best we've seen this defense play. They are having none of this running game down on the goal line.
Trying to push their way into the end zone on third and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Yeah, and on third and goal, they're saying, hey, we're still going to try to power this football and run it. Obviously haven't had success. Now getting to fourth and goal. Now it's a situation, do I kick the field goal? Do I feel comfortable running the football? Or do I need to throw this thing?
This seems to be a chip shot field goal attempt and a routine 3 points, but they will go for it on fourth down. To the air, it's Jordan. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
What a play by the quarterback. What an effort. It looked like he was in a lot of trouble. Fourth down, nobody open. The pass rush is getting to him, but phenomenal athleticism. I mean, you just can't coach that, right? He's able to get to the outside and run that in for a touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Flowers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. On the run, it's James. And he's brought down after a nice gain. First down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. Turns it on in midfield. He's off to the races. The 10. Touchdown, Iowa State. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Well, the quarterback does a great job with his decision-making. He found the matchup he wanted one-on-one. His tight end's able to stretch the field. He makes the catch, and he does the rest of the work himself, running it into the end zone.
On to attempt the try. Smashes it through for the PAT. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. They're just about ready to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
He's going to try his luck from the end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job, opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And here comes the offense on second down. On the ground, it's Judkins. At the 20, he's got space. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. The Buckeyes in the hurry up. The Buckeyes, really the entire state, they pride themselves on toughness. Establishing the ability to run the ball when they want to has always been important here.
Part of that Midwest lifestyle, but when you're Ohio State, you recruit at such a high level. You're going to get great offensive linemen, great running backs, so it's not as...
Can anyone catch him? And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. And the Buckeyes are marching down the field. Dropping back, it's Jordan. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
You just want to find a way to affect the QB, and the defense does a great job getting to the quarterback, hitting him as he throws the football. Not only does it make that throw bad, in the future now, the quarterback's taking a few hits. It makes him a little bit more unsure of himself.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Got a man, it's Judkins. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming, defense trying to rise up. To the ground to try to move the chains. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Yeah, another good run. I feel like we could put that on loop, Jesse. Just another good run, another good run, another good run. Over 150 yards on the day. He's been the complete package, showing off all his skills today.
Might as well give it to him again. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Running the red zone, it's Judkins. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. A 3rd and long coming up here. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Buckeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And that's why it's hard to run down by the goal line. The defense just has so many bodies crowded into the line of scrimmage. Offense couldn't get it done that time.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Buckeyes! What a catch and run for 6.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Fielded in the end zone, it's Flowers. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. To the air, it's Jordan. He's going to fire deep. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. That's why everybody has to do the tip drill, DBs and receivers, and it worked out this time for the offense.
That's exactly what you want as a defender. Just get your hand on the football, let that thing bounce, and you see so many big plays made, but it was the opposite. It goes right to the wide receiver, makes the play, makes the catch. Man, that's frustrating for a defense.
They'll throw it on first down. Trying to get to him. It's caught. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones!
Number 6. Catch and score.
Getting set for the point after. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cover the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass.
21.
So much for the touchback. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The DBs will back off a bit. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He unleashes a long one. Ball in the air, intercepted. Taking it the other way. He's at the 20. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
To the air on first down. Fires to the end zone. What a snag by the defense. Bringing it back. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Dude, you're just thinking, hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead.
That makes the score Ohio State 29, Iowa State 21.
And the Cyclones will kick it off to start the second half. And he's going to run it back. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their...
Sends it downfield. It's complete. A huge pickup. Running toward the tape. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And man, what a game-changing type play. The offense throwing the football deep in their own end, and they're probably thinking to themselves, hey, let's just get some more space. Let's try to get a first down and give ourselves room to work with. What an individual effort by the receiver after he had the ball in his hand, taking it all the way, coast to coast on that touchdown.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He rifles one deep down the middle. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Buying some time. He's not afraid to go deep. Makes the catch down the right side. All kinds of running room. He's at the 10. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
All right, you gave up the big play, defense. I know they got a big chunk, but they didn't get in the end zone. You live to fight another day. Now you got to bow your necks up and make this stop inside the 5.
The Cyclones line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to pass their way in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Can the D deny them on second and goal? He's looking to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. It's still third and goal. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Iowa State. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. So much for playing field position. It's just a one-score game here in the third, and they're lining up for an onside kick. They recover their own fumble. Somehow. Who knows how they got that thing back? The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. They'll throw it on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Back to throw, it's Jordan. It's complete to the right. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
That's a really nice throw. And you think about being the starting quarterback at The Ohio State University with all the great players they've had here recently, what this offense expects from you. This is explosive passing attack. You've seen that now in recent years. They push the ball vertically down the field. This guy has the skill set. That's why he's out there on the field right now. He allows this offense to really go, and he's playing at a high level.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. And the Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Striving for the goal line, loose football. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Man, the coach is going to absolutely give him an earful. You have to understand the situation in the game. I got a chance to go up by 2 scores. We're winning the football game. Ball security. I can't reach that thing. I got to cover it with 2 hands. Make sure I don't turn it over. What a big-time mistake.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. He's got it on the right. Gets enough for the 1st down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Ohio State 36, Iowa State 28.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. To the air, it's Jordan. Out of the backfield, he's open. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. And the Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. Picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. At the 35, he's got room. Afterburners coming. The 20. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Solid return, decent field position as he goes out of bounds at the 30. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure.
And they got him for the sack.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the fourth quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
Pulls it in. It's Franklin. At the 45 on his way. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. They'll go back to the ground. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. With the catch, it's Franklin. Nothing but green ahead. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. Pressure coming. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Wants to throw on second down. Scrambling away. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on fourth down. Now the play fake. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
And this is always an interesting spot for me now because you're going to have to go for two regardless. I don't know if it's now or if it's later when you score, but at some point you're going to have to pull the trigger. So that's a you decision, but nice job by this offense getting the touchdown now to give yourself that opportunity to have a choice.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Spits it out to the back. He's got it in the end zone. The two-point conversion is good, and we have a one-possession game late. Just over a minute to go, and if they have a chance, they've got to come up with this onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying...
Got a lot of running room. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. The Buckeyes will try to run out the clock in the final minute. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, this guy's been eating them alive all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments, find something positive to help slow this guy down.
Hey, baby steps, right? That's a tackle for a loss. I know he's got over a hundo on the game, but this defense is definitely going to have to be more aggressive, commit more guys to stopping that bad man.
Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. The defense will take a timeout. 25 seconds left to play.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Makes the catch.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. It's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drill.
And as they come to the line, they have the lead and they have the clock on their side. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He just never got started.